everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and this is Dino Budgets. Over here, my husband and I are a single income household working on large savings on a small budget, just like our friend Mr. T-Rex tries to live his life with a large head and small arms. Welcome guys, I am so glad to have you. We have a fun little video today. We are actually going to budget some of my tax return. I am so excited for this. I can't wait to show you guys what I'm going to use it for. But before we do, we have to see what T-Rex is trying. So remember, no matter what type of day you're having, at least you're not a T-Rex trying to take a selfie. Oh my gosh, who remembers when cell phones were becoming popular and then all of a sudden this thing called a selfie came around and we were all trying to take pictures of ourselves? I'm pretty sure some of our first photos turned out just like Mr. T-Rex's. All right guys, let's get into it. If you are here for budgeting and cash stuffings and savings challenges and all the things, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I'd love to have you be a part of the Dino Budgets fam, and it helps me continue to make fun content for you to watch. So today guys, we're going to be budgeting with me part of my tax return. Now it's not going to be all of it. I haven't received all of my tax return yet. And so this is just the part that I want to share with you guys to budget with, and the rest will either be left in my account as a buffer, because to be honest, my buffer in my checking account right now is pretty small. So I'm going to use some of this as a buffer and some of it for other things. Let's get started. So first off, the amount that we are going to budget today is going to be $2,350. Now that is a lot. Like, I understand that's a lot and I'm super grateful for it. Honestly, the past few years, my husband and I have either owed money because we didn't have enough taken out of our paychecks, or we just didn't get a refund. Like, our refund was just enough to cover the cost of doing our taxes. And so we have not had an actual refund in a very, very long time. And so this year, with only my husband being working, and I don't think we changed what our deduction was from his paycheck with only having one person working instead of two. So I think that's why we got a lot more of it back this year instead of owing. So honestly, the fact that I'm getting money back means I'm having too much taken out of the paycheck. But let's go ahead and see what we're going to do with this money today. So my goal with this money is to see what envelopes I can get fully funded. I have certain envelopes that, if you've been following along, have either a goal by the end of the year or a goal by a certain date because they're for a specific thing. And guys, I am going to get to fully fund some envelopes. So I'm so excited. They're going to get done early. It's going to free up my budget to allow me to put money elsewhere and add more money to savings challenges, which you know is another big priority for me this year as we're trying to buy a new car. So these are the lovely envelopes that are going to get fully funded. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. That is a huge goal checked off right there early on in the year, and I'm so excited for this. So travel, which is our trip to Austin, Texas, is going to be getting $900. And I already booked our flights. We ended up deciding to fly instead of take the train or drive. We had just kind of like thrown all the ideas out there of how we wanted to get there. And because of the route that we can go from our area, we can actually fly directly to Dallas and then just hop on a quick little 1-hour flight to Austin. So I am perfectly okay with that. That is all booked. Some of this money I will just leave in the checking account so I can go ahead and pay it straight to the credit card instead of untaking it out of the bank, stuffing it in an envelope, and then unstuffing it again and taking it back to the bank. I'm just going to save myself a trip. And so we do already have some money in there, and then we're going to be adding some more from this 900. So let's go ahead and get our $23.50 here, and we're going to take out the $900, leaving us $14.50. All right, so our vacation cabin, I needed to have $600 for this. I already have $200, so I'm going to go ahead and give it $400, and it is completely booked for our trip in July. So that is done over. That is my grocery budget, the cabin cost. We are good to go for that one. So my emergency fund, my goal for this year was to take my emergency fund from $2,000 to $3,000. And so I already have $2,400 in there. So I was $600 away from meeting my goal by the end of the year. And you know what? I'm just going to finish it now. So we're going to add $600, which will bump our emergency fund up to $3,000. Now, guys, of course, that is not like my full max that I want to have my emergency fund at, because for me, my emergency fund is going to cover things like the deductible on my car if there was an accident, the deductible on my house if there was an incident, and then 3 to 6 months expenses. And so that is my next goal, is to sit down, budget out what I need for each one of those things, and see what I fully need to fund my emergency fund to. So, but right now it's going to be at $3,000. I'm super excited about that because that is more money than we've had in there in a very, very long time. So yearly insurance, you know what? And I don't remember if I took that off. I've been talking. So we're just going to quick take these off here, and 600. Okay, so we are down to $450. So yearly insurance, that is, you know, my car insurance, my umbrella policy, my car plates, anything else that I have on like a yearly time frame to save for and pay, because I do pay my insurance all up front, all at once. My home insurance does come out of my mortgage bill because it is escrowed, so I do not have to add that into there. So yearly insurance needs to be at about $900 for the year. That is me over budgeting just a little bit, hoping that things don't skyrocket price rise on me. And so we were at $750, meaning we only need $150 more. So that is what we're going to give it. And now that will be fully funded at $900, and those bills start trickling in between May and June, and maybe one in July. So we are all good for that. Let's take out the $150, leaving us $300. And guess what? That $300 is going to car maintenance. And so my car maintenance envelope, you know, if it's taken a hit, it had some money spent on it, normal wear and tear, and then a few minor things that just popped up on the car. But we had taken it all the way down, and we've built it back up to $200. So I'm going to add $300, and that's going to give me $500 in that envelope. That is how much I want to have on cash for the car maintenance at this point in time. I do actually have a credit at my work for additional work if I need it to be done. I do work for a small mechanic shop, and so I have additional money that I can, or money because it's on my account, but I do have additional funds available to me. Eventually, I think I would like to have $500 cash envelope, which is what I'll have, and then $500 in the bank in its own separate savings account. That way, just in case I'm not able to come get the cash from my envelope to pay for my bill, I do have backup in my bank account that I can use. So the grand total on these, once we take the $300, is obviously $0. So we did total it out to $23.50. So we have our nice zero-based budget there for our tax refund. And I know this doesn't seem like complete fun. A lot of it's very adulting with my refund, but I do consider the travel and vacation to be fun because those are things I usually don't get to do. Like, you know, we're traveling to go see family I haven't seen in 4 years or more. And so that is just something exciting for me, so I consider that fun money. The rest of these, yes, are definitely adulting, and I'm being responsible with my tax refund, but that's what I'm choosing to do. So guys, I hope you are enjoying these videos. I hope you're learning something. If you have any questions, leave them below for me, and I love to chat with you guys and have fun in the comments. We definitely have fun in our comments, and so I hope you have an amazing day until I see you next time. Bye!